Hey, I'm a little late tonight. Hey, you can blame it on the guy I had to come over. He was looking at building a fence in my backyard, man. We knew each other. We was talking, so here I am. Hey, I hope those people that said they was going to be here is going to be here. I really hope you're going to be here. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? This is cazlamar. Hey, look, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I haven't been on in a long time, so it's been a quick minute. I hope you like my new look. I got a little different look about the place. Been doing some changes, switching around. So, hey, look, tonight I wanted to do something a little special. Wanted to have a little conversation about funk music. If you know me, you know that I love funk. I've always loved funk music. So we're going to talk about that for a quick second. Some of the people that I want to talk about is Prince. I want to talk about James Brown. I want to talk about the Gap Band. I want to talk about, who else did I say? Teddy Riley. Hey, Dr. Dre. I'm going to represent hip hop as well in that. So Rodger Troutman. You know, when I do music, I mix a lot of styles. I've always been known to do that. Tell me how you're doing tonight. Everybody doing okay? Everybody's doing all right? Good. I have here in front of me, I have some live music. I put some music together so that we could sit down and listen to, and I want to show you how I put styles of music together. I'm not going to do a beat tutorial, but what I will do is I'll go over some stuff, like maybe I'll tell you what sounds I used and whatnot. I'm actually going to show you what I'm doing. Is everybody all right with that? So I need to see who's all here. So let me look over here in my comment section. Looks like I have somebody here, which is good. I'm not going to do much with this video. I'm probably not even going to edit it. I'm just going to let it just go straight live. So I don't even know how many viewers I'm going to get because actually I kind of broadcasted only to the group. So, you know, our group is pretty small and I like it that way. I don't want a lot of people in the group. So let's just get started here. This is the end of the Summer Funk Fest. I am going to play my guitar live tonight. It's going to be like a little mini concert. It's something that I do all the time. I'm constantly down here having concerts all by myself. And I know I'm practicing for something, right? Because one of these days I'm going to put a band together and we just going to go out here and tear it up. I know that. I'm going to get the venue. This is not something that I'm just talking about. It's something that I am actually going to do. I've been talking about it actually for a while. So, yeah, I've been creating all this music and doing all this stuff because I plan on, you know, putting a band together. Now, let's talk about the origins of funk. Let's talk about some of the people that I admire in funk. I forgot to mention, George Clinton is going to be represented in this piece, too. You better believe that, you know, Funkadelics, Parliament Funkadelic. So, tell me in the comments, if you're in the comments, let me know. Hey, I see you, Darcel. Hey, happy to see you here. Hey, you don't have to take care of those comments if you don't want to. You can just watch. It's all good. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I can actually see the comments, so that's good. I am going to talk about funk music. I'm going to put something on. I think I'm going to start off with hip-hop. I'm going to represent hip-hop. Say I'm putting a beat together, right? And I am looking for a style. One of the things that I talk about when, you know, I've been having this long conversation with a lot of people about loops and samples and how easy it is to make a beat these days. One of the things that I know as a producer is that a musician producer is that whatever I feel, whatever I want to do, whatever I think in my mind, whatever I want to put together in my head, I can create it. I can play it. And that's what's great about being a musician producer. I don't have to find a sample or find a loop that fits what I'm doing. I create what I want. And that's a gift. And I'm very happy that I have it. Seriously. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about some sounds here. I got some snares. Let's see what else I got here. Crashes. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see what else we got here. That's a drum sequence. Let me show you some of the things that I've sampled myself. And I do a lot of sampling myself. Okay, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this beat on, and tell me if this doesn't put you in the mind of West Coast music. It's a beat that I wanted to do. I did this a while ago, but I want you to hear it. Let me know what you think about this. What's up, Cole? I see you there, my man. Thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate you. You know, we got to have a conversation on Kaz's Corner real soon. Hey, I got this MPC 4000 fired up, and hey, listen, I still use this thing. A lot of people get caught up in the new stuff. You know, I have the MPC Live, and I'm going to use it tonight as well. A lot of people getting caught up in Logic and all those great loops. I'm not crazy about using loops, and there's a reason why that I don't. I think a lot of the music today sounds similar. You can barely tell, like back when I came up, you could tell, you know, where an artist was from. Like you knew Prince was from Minneapolis because there was a Minneapolis sound. There was a Detroit sound. There was a Philly sound. There was a New York sound, right? Hey, Pittsburgh has a sound. LA has a sound. So nowadays, when a lot of this urban music, especially this newer music, comes out, I'm not being critical when I say I really can't tell a difference, and I can't tell a difference between producers now, and I don't know if I'm okay with that. I don't like everything sounding so similar. I enjoyed having the ability to listen to and say, hey, that's Timberland, you know, hey, that's Prince, hey, you know, that's Scott Storch, you know, that's Dr. Dre. You know, we could tell, but nowadays you can't tell so much. So let me get into this. I'm going to go ahead and play this beat. Let me know what the sound sounds like. I'm going to just let it play, and then we're going to talk about it. This is my Dr. Dre style of beat. It's West Coast. A lot of people don't know this, but, hey, if you ever run into Mel-Man, you ask him this. Ask him who was doing this type of music before he even went to L.A. Ask him. He'll tell you. If he tells you the truth, we were putting funk in the music long before Dr. Dre even made that change from being a DJ producer, which is like an East Coast type producer. A lot of his early music sounded East Coast because he was a sampler, and you know that's what they did. The G-Funk didn't come until later, until the Chronic. So we were already doing it here in Pittsburgh because we had a whole lot of funk bands, and hey, we just was, you know, it was Pittsburgh, and I believe Ohio was really strong into it. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Yeah, this is my G-Funk beat. Yeah, it's not even mixed. It's just a beat. And this is what we would consider a West Coast beat. Why is that? Well, you know the West Coast sound when you hear it. One of the things I love about Dr. Dre's music is his drums are always cracking. Mel-Man co-produced The Chronic 2, and most of the drums you hear on that project is Mel-Man's drums. Mel-Man was always a real stickler for having strong drums, and yeah, that's something that he taught me a lot about. And I make sure that when I do this type of music, I have some strong drums, right? So that's a West Coast type beat. It's not really hard. It's usually mid-tempo, smooth. You know, they kind of gave it what they call gangster rap type of thing. Usually it's like a real thick bass, but it's connected to that G-Funk back in the day. That's why I'm including Dr. Dre in this Funk Fest, because Dr. Dre is funky as far as I'm concerned. And I'm going to tell you something. Most DJs, good DJs, are funky. They know what funk is, trust me. You know, Black Steel and I, we talked about this a lot. Listening to the drums in this piece right here. So let me get to the drum track here. And I might separate some things so you can hear it. Let me see if I can separate. Let me see if I can do that. Okay. Take some stuff out so you can start hearing some stuff. Okay? There we go. Let's put the drums in. Real simple drums, right? We keep it real simple. 2 and 4 on the drums with a little swell at the end, right? That's what I do. And then actually I put a little sample of my own music. This is the actual sample that I did myself, and I stuck it under the beat. Yeah, to give it a real thick feel, you know what I mean? So now you got that together. So without the sample that I did, that's just the drums, right? Sounds real plain. But in order to give it that thick feel, in order to give it that kind of hip-hop, strong, bassy vibe, I created a sample of instruments, which I did drums, bass, and some keys, and I sampled it, and I stuck it under the drums, and this is what it sounds like together. Yeah. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, brother. So now, let's see what else we got in here. Now you can hear some guitar. And you hear that, like what I call my Timberland sound, right? And then you have some strings here. That's me playing the strings. So now let me keep adding. It's another guitar track right there. So let me let you hear these two guitars right here. Listen to that. Now watch this. Now you hear that? Now I'm going to put the drums in with that so you can hear where this is going. Yeah. So you got to feel them drums. If you can't feel the drums and hip-hop music, then I think you've lost it. Especially for us old school dudes. I mean, we really into these drums. So that's basically how I do it. I put strings and I do layers. I make sure it's layered very, very thickly. Yeah, man. Dre beat. You get the idea. Hey, I ain't no rapper. But I crush you a lot, right? So let me just go through some of these other styles of music. Let me start off with, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a medley. Now, in this music I'm about to play, again, like we have in a description, I'm going to have like Teddy Riley drums. Teddy Riley had those, you know what it was, that New Jack Swing drums. I'm going to use some Prince guitar. I'm going to throw it in there. I'm going to throw some James Brown guitar in there as well, because James Brown, his guitar riffs was really different, and actually gave Prince a lot of his funk riffs. You're going to hear me walking the bass like Parliament used to do a lot, right? Some flashlight type things. And I want you to just kind of listen. I'm also going to do the Gap Band. I'm going to play my guitar live. So some of the guitar I already pre-sampled, stuck it in the music, but I'm going to play DJ for a little bit. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think we should have fun. What do you think? I think that's what we should do. Let me point this camera down so you can see. Yeah, see, I'm right here. There you go. Let's see what we got here. You ready? Let's start it off something like this. I don't know if y'all ready. Let's start with some Zap. You'll hear some vocoder stuff that I put in here. Where I actually used my vocoder to put some Zap sounding stuff in. It sounds really good. Check it out. This stuff ain't even mixed. I'm not even worried about mixing because I just want it to sound raw so you can hear it raw. You ready to check it out? Yeah, man. We gonna get funky tonight. And I'm gonna let that play so y'all can get into it. right, now I'm going to go through some Teddy Riley stuff for you in a minute. Now check it out. Watch this. Teddy Riley, y'all. Jam. Oh, jam. Kaz, won't you jam for me now? Parliament Walk right here. into a sweat. Now, let's talk about that a little bit. What y'all think? What y'all think? Tell me the truth now. What y'all think? I just had so much fun doing it. Man, I just love funk so much. When that James Brown came on, it's like, I I get out, I lose my wind messing around with James Brown. That's what funk is to me. And you know what? Not one sample from any of those artists is in this music. When you're talented enough, and God graced it to us, right, to be able to create a style, we can go back and learn from the masters, right, of funk and the masters of R&B, and then put that stuff into newer music. It's something that I swear is missing in today's music, And a lot of what I talk about sounds like I'm being critical of young people. I'm really not. I know they live in a different world than we grew up in. Hey, when I was young, we didn't even have cell phones, So now these kids have technology right at their fingertips, and they're pretty smart. They're pretty smart kids. But what we have to do as the OGs in the game is show these kids that, hey, you got to reach back and learn from the masters. Listen to the OGs and watch what we're doing and add a little piece of our music so that we can keep our urban music in urban music. I think a lot of our music is like kind of, we don't know who's creating it. And I think that's one of the things that technology is trying to replace is that, as far as black people, we're some of the baddest musicians in the world. And a lot of people could not duplicate what we did with our music. I mean, there were some artists, Caucasian artists, that were able to, go to that next level and kind of really get into our music and mimic it. But most average, ordinary people couldn't do it. So technology with loops and samples and things like that is allowing people to, kind of sort of, hey, if you want to, create a beat, you can just drop and drag it over there and do it. But this type of funk, this is what I'm talking about. Hey, what do you think? I'm looking at, let me look over at the comments for a second. Hey, Cole, got you, man. You would love to be in my band. I would love to have you in my band, man. I heard what you do, man. So, Darcel, you said we was jamming, huh? That's what's up. Hey, let me say hello to somebody that just, Angela Stripling's in the house. Hey, what's up, girl? Councilwoman. Yeah, that's what's up. So, let me see. We got, who else is here? Louise. Do I see Louise here? I see Louise the Bowl. What's up, Louise? Hey. Yeah, we got a Denwood, Summer Street. I was going to call you Denwoody. Yeah, we got some Summer Street representation up in this piece. That's what's up. Danny, girl, I see you in here. Michelle Howard, I see you. Thank you for coming. So, anybody want to call me and talk about some of this funk music? Anybody want to call me? You got the number. I gave it to you. I'm not going to say it over the air because people might be listening. I don't want strange people calling me. If you don't want to talk, I understand you might just want to participate. But I got the phone right here set up. So if you want to call me, you can. And if you don't know it, just hit me up in Messenger, and I'll give you the number. You can call in. We're talking about funk music. Now, let's break some of this music down that I have here. Some of the stuff. You heard me going through different sequences and different things. So let's go to the first one. Let's break this first one down, this one right here. All right, let's see what some of the elements we put in there. Let's check it out. As a producer, one of the first things that I do is, I usually have the drums in my head. This was not very hard. I actually used the Linn drum sounds in this beat. I actually used the actual sounds from Prince that Prince used with the Linn drum, and you can hear some of it in there, right? So let's listen to the drums by itself. There's several tracks. So let's solo that. That's a regular drum beat, right? Just a regular drum beat. But see, I got some claps in there. I got some claps right here. You hear that? I changed the pitch. I brought the pitch down. I put a little bit of delay on. And I also put those, you remember those Prince claps from back in the day? I got those claps in there. So let's listen to that. Now we can hear the drums. And you hear that little breathing thing in the background. You hear that? That's also in there. And you also hear a little bit of shaker. You hear the shaker in as well. So those are the drums. So once you build your drums, you start building around that, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the bass in there so you can hear what it sounds like when the bass comes in. Now what I do is just, so for my producer friends, I always layer my basses. I always use a bass for just the sound of it. Like I usually like that little, especially when I'm trying to do funk, I want that little rubbery thing. But then I like that deep, what I call hip hop Dr. Dre type of bass. It almost sounds like an 808. And this is it right here. That right there is real low. Now here's the other bass right here. You can hear it if you listen real close. Now let me put both of the basses together, and you'll see how the bottom comes in. Yeah. Yeah. Now let's put the piano in. Yeah. Now we're going to put my zap vocals in there. I'm going to put those zap vocals in there, those vocoder vocals in here, and I want you to check this out because this is pretty cool. Let me see if I can find it for you so I can play it for you. You'll think it's pretty neat. Here it is right here. Right there.
Ride it, baby. Ride it, baby. Boop, boop, shoo.
I got all these things I could use in this song. So watch this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we got that. So now the thing about being a musician producer is a lot of what hip hop and what I call electronic producers do, they make a beat and they can't take it anywhere. You know, I came up in the era where we had verse, we had a chorus, we had a change, what we called a change. Sometimes I was like the chorus. And then we have a bridge. You know, you remember James Brown saying, "Can I take it to the bridge?" Yes, you can. Can I take it to the bridge? Well, I come up in that era. Now you just hear an endless loop of the same beat. And I get bored very easily. I don't know about you, but I get bored so very easily with music. I can listen to it. I love some of it. I listen to it. But if I don't hear anything going on with it, I get bored real fast. So I like some change up in my music. So with that being said, the change up in this song you'll hear is when it goes to this beat right here. See, that's what we call the change up. It changes up. It still has the same beat. You don't lose the beat and you don't lose the rhythm. You get the same beat, right? Now, I'm going to play this other beat, which is like more of a Princey beat. This is some of the stuff he did back in his 1999 days if you listen to some of the keyboards. So check it out. With the Parliament walking bass line. And that's the funk groove. It's very simple. So, hey, I'm not going to keep you long. I just wanted to get on here for a little bit of time. I might keep this up. I don't know. I don't even know if anybody outside the group is going to be able to see it because I think it's private. So This was just for the group, some of the producers, the music people in the group. Hey, thank you for joining me tonight. I didn't want to stay on here long. I just wanted to get on here, have some fun, play a little bit of guitar, just show you a little bit about how I kind of put my process together with some of this funk. Hey, I love funk. You know me. I live and die for it. Hey, I can do everything else and anything else, but funk is what I love. Hey, E. Epps, I see you there, my brother. I see you. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? I don't know how much of this you caught, but I just played the beats, man. I got some of that funk, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna holler at you soon, man. We're gonna have to have a conversation, right? Hey, Eric Epps has a wonderful. I mean, his taste in music is he and I have a lot in common in that way. I tell you. So, hey, we're gonna holler, man. Peace and love. Hey, so for me, I'm gonna get up and get out of here. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Hey, look for Kaz's Corner producer series coming up with a special guest. I'm working on it right now. I'm looking forward to getting back into the show. I got everything hooked up, everything set up, ready to go. We're going to be doing things a little differently. But, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Peace.